President Rodrigo Duterte orders the National Bureau of Investigation to investigate the shootout between anti-drug agents of the Philippine National Police and the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Spokesman Harry Roque on Friday, February 26, says the joint PNP-PDEA probe is no longer pushing through, as the president authorized only the NBI to conduct the investigation. In a press briefing Thursday, February 25, the PNP and PDEA admit they are still clueless about the cell bust operation that ended up in a shootout between their anti-drug teams in Commonwealth Avenue, Quezon City, Wednesday, February 24. PNP and PDEA officials report that 4 died, including 3 law enforcers and 1 informant. The 2 agencies give only a little information on the details of the shootout as they do not have enough evidence yet. But PDEA Chief Wilkins Villanueva claims that the PDEA and the police were doing a legitimate operation before the shootout. He speculates that criminals may have misled anti-drug teams and caused them to attack each other. Earlier, Metro Manila Police Chief Major General Vicente Danao Jr. theorized that one team must have conducted a cell bust, where instead of posing as buyers, law enforcers posed as drug sellers. This is illegal. The Health Department or DOH approves the use of Sinovac vaccines for use by the country's health workers, but it is still up to them whether they would want to get the shot or not. The Interim National Immunization Technical Advisory Group of the DOH announces this Friday, February 26.
The Department of Health and the Food and Drug Administration are confident in the safety and efficacy of Sinovac, as it went through a thorough review of data provided by a panel of experts and has obtained an emergency use authority from the Philippine Food and Drug Administration.
Dr. Maria Consorcio Quizon, a member of the Technical Advisory Group, also agrees the Sinovac vaccine is safe for use by health workers and that it should be used since it is the only vaccine that is available now. But Dr. Edsel Salvana says health workers who refuse to be injected with the Sinovac vaccine will not be penalized. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergara says they are still finalizing the list of hospitals that will receive the first batch of the vaccines. Healthcare workers from COVID-19 dedicated hospitals are the ones to be prioritized. On Friday, healthcare workers from the Philippine General Hospital demand a free, safe, and effective COVID-19 vaccine. The FDA earlier cautioned about using the Sinovac vaccine for health workers because of its low efficacy of 50.4% from its Brazil trials. The Sinovac vaccines are expected to arrive on Sunday, February 28. Meantime, the DOH on Friday logs 2,651 new COVID-19 cases, the highest in over 4 months. This brings the total infections in the country to 571,327. The Justice Department and the National Bureau of Investigation are tight-lipped on whether they will include Mon Tulfo Jr. in the ongoing probe into smuggled vaccines. This despite Tulfo's own admission that he had a hand in the smuggled Sinopharm vaccines. Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara says he will leave it to the NBI to determine if it is necessary to invite Tulfo. The Health Department and the Food and Drug Administration earlier said they would investigate Tulfo's account, where he admitted to being vaccinated with smuggled vaccines. Section 11 of the FDA law prohibits the sale and distribution of any unregistered product, including the Sinopharm vaccine, which was not authorized at any capacity at the time. People who administer the unregistered vaccine are liable under the Medical Practice Act. Tulfo, a former special envoy for public diplomacy to China, said he was also looking to distribute Sinopharm vaccines here. When asked about Tulfo's liability, Guevara says he is constrained to refrain from making any comment that may be construed as a prejudgment on the case. U.S. Capitol Police say supporters of former U.S. President Donald Trump, who launched a deadly assault on the U.S. Capitol in January, have indicated they want to blow up the building and kill members of Congress. Acting Capitol Police Chief Yogananda Pittman warns lawmakers on Thursday, February 25, threats suggest extremists could target the building during an address by President Joe Biden. A date has not been announced for Biden to deliver his State of the Union address to Congress, which typically happens early in the year. Unprecedented security measures were imposed in Washington following the deadly January 6 assault on the Capitol, including fences topped with razor wire and checkpoints manned by the National Guard. About 5,000 troops are expected to stay through mid-March. Trump supporters stormed the Capitol in an attempt to stop Congress from certifying Democrat Biden's electoral victory, forcing lawmakers to flee the mob. 5 people died in the violence, including a Capitol police officer. More than 200 people have been charged so far for their roles in the riot, including some with ties to far-right fringe groups such as the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys. In entertainment news, celebrities Adarna-Derek Ramsay set the internet abuzz about their relationship status. Are they dating? Adarna and Ramsay posted selfies with each other on Instagram. Ramsay also left a comment on Adarna's post saying crush, to which she responded, "I was still just your crush here." The two have been romantically linked since January, though they insist they're just friends. The two have been fixtures in each other's Instagram stories, and Ramsay also met Elias, Adarna's son, with her ex, John Lloyd Cruz. Meanwhile, Filipina actress Chai Fonacier is cast in the upcoming psychological thriller Nocebo, alongside Hollywood stars Eva Green and Mark Strong. In a report by entertainment site Variety, Fonacier is playing the role of a Filipino caregiver who uses folk medicine to help heal Green's character. Strong plays Green's husband. The film, set between London and Manila, is directed by Lorcan Finnegan. Filipinos Bianca Balbuena and Bradley Liu are among the producers. In a previous Facebook post, Balbuena said Fonacier left for Dublin, Ireland to work on the film on February 15. Fonacier is an award-winning actress who has appeared in films such as Patay na si Jesus and Respeto, as well as the film and series adaptation of Born Beautiful. Green is an iconic French actress who went on to become a Bond girl, playing Vesper Lind in Casino Royale. Strong is known for his performances in films such as Shazam, Sherlock Holmes, and the Kingsman films. He is also part of the upcoming Cruella film starring Emma Stone. Meanwhile, pop superstar Lady Gaga is offering a $500,000 reward for the return of her French Bulldogs, Koji and Gustav, stolen in Los Angeles. Gaga, who was in Rome filming a movie when the dogs were stolen, has not commented personally on the theft. But the Los Angeles Police Department confirms 2 French Bulldogs were stolen at gunpoint from Gaga's hired dog walker in Hollywood Wednesday night. The police say the dog walker remains in critical condition. A third dog, Miss Asia, escaped and was later recovered. The incident is the latest of several violent thefts of French Bulldogs in the United States in recent months. Dog enthusiasts say French Bulldogs have long been a target of thieves because they are expensive and difficult to breed.